story from the New York Post, of all places. Greta Thunberg's Gaza flotilla was not hit by a drone, Tunisia says. No basis in truth. And I have seen the videos. They were not hit by a drone. They were hit by their own stupidity. And now they're claiming they were attacked again. I don't know how many times you can shoot a flare at your own ship. Maybe these vegans and idiots are just actually on the spectrum and they are disabled in the head. I don't know, but if you launch a flare directly up in the air, it's going to come down. When you're not moving, or you're not moving very fast, it might very well come down on you. And I believe that's what happened here. There's video on Twitter there. I can go and find that in a minute. But we'll get into this story with the New York Post. Greta Thunberg, the great messiah of propaganda for the eco-terrorist group. I don't know what you want to call them, nut jobs. The fire on Greta Thunberg's Gaza-bound flotilla was likely started by one of the activists on board, according to authorities in Tunisia, who said there was no basis in truth that it was struck by a drone. Tunisia's Interior Ministry said there was no drones detected when Thunberg's global Samud flotilla claimed it was hit by one on Monday, starting a fire that was off the Tunisian port in Sidi Bou Said. The ministry maintained the group's claim that the drone attack started the fire, but has no basis in truth. That it was likely started on board, possibly from an activist cigarette. The video that I've seen, they seem to cut it here, but this guy seems to fire a flare when he comes down here, and he seems to fire a flare, and I don't know whether he fired it directly up in the air and it hit like some of the rigging maybe, or I don't know, but it seems to just come crashing down onto the ship. It wasn't a drone from Israel. I don't think Israel really cares that much. If anything, it was a drone from the Houthi rebels or possibly Palestine. Like, fucking Greta, we don't want you. Go away. It'd be funny if that was the case anyway. But yeah, they're not going to fly a small commercial drone 2,000 kilometers across the ocean to drop a shitty flare or something on Greta Thunberg's derelict vessel. You know, like those drones have a range of like, maybe a kilometer or two. If anything, it'd have to come from one of their boats, maybe the island that they're up next to. It didn't come from Israel, you nut jobs on Twitter. Just letting you know. National Guard spokesperson, I'm not even going to pronounce that dude's name, also told oh my God, what is wrong with these names? Agence France Presse that no drones have been detected, that the preliminary findings indicate a fire broke out in the life jackets on board. Thunberg was one of the 20 on one of the 20 boats that deported from the Gaza Strip from Barcelona on August 31st in a flotilla Israeli officials have provided, previously described as publicly seeking selfie yacht cruise. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, look at this dude. He's got a one-piece shirt on. He thinks he's a pirate. I know, well, what the fuck is going on with the haircut? I don't know. The GSF posted dramatic footage. It aimed to show something falling on the ship from above. None of the 6 passengers and crew aboard the ship were injured, GSF confirmed. The flotilla of the international effort to break Israel's naval blockade of the embattled enclave and deliver humanitarian aid to Palestinians using civilian boats supported by delegations from 44 countries. The blockade has been in effect since 2007. Thunberg and the others promptly taken into custody and deported from to their home countries after Israeli authorities seized their aid ship during the previous attempt to break the blockade in June. So you can see the infrared or night vision footage there. If that was a bomb from an Israeli drone, as people are saying, or any drone, or an actual bomb in general, it wouldn't have just been able to be put out by, or just gone out by itself or put out by a few fire extinguishers. It would have actually blown up, We have seen some pretty drastic drones from Ukraine, shooting fire and thermite and things like that, but that's not what that is. That looks like a flare falling out of the sky, and it might have hit some sort of rigging off the boat or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's just fallen down due to gravity working, guys. What goes up must come down. There are ways to deliver aid to the Gaza Strip. They do not involve Instagram selfies, Israel's foreign minister said at the time. Before the departure last month, Thunberg claimed the GFSF flotilla was part of the global uprising of people standing up to the atrocities in Gaza. Gaza aid flotilla carrying Greta Thunberg reports second drone attack on the boat in Tunisian port. They're doing it again. I don't know. This is just a really badly veiled attempt at, saying that Israel attacked them. They're nowhere near Israel. They're near Tunisia. It's thousands of kilometers away by the looks of it. Like, I haven't measured it exactly. It's a long way away. You're not flying a little, even $2,000 drone across the ocean to drop a bit of fucking thermite or something on Greta. International Aid Initiative Global Samud Flotilla has said one of its boats was attacked by a drone in Tunisia. Said Sidi Bou Said port, the second such reported strike in 2 days, as GSF has been seeking to break Israel's naval blockade and deliver humanitarian aid to war-torn Gaza using civilian boats. I don't know what kind of humanitarian aid they have on board. It'd probably all vegan-friendly, maybe, like lab-grown meat, maybe some ancetta paste or a cheetah, or whatever they call it, ancetta? I think it's ancetta with crickets ground up. Who knows? But, I'm sure Greta's got, plenty of people on there taking care of her. I'm sure she's fine, guys. Don't worry about Greta, because we need her, don't we? Do we? No, I don't think we do. We're going to have a look at the map, though. So, this is Tunisia. That's Israel. That's the matter. Oh, remember Benghazi? Hillary Clinton? Remember Benghazi? Yeah, so the port of Tunis... sorry. It's here somewhere. Yeah. So the ship's left here through the Gulf of Tunis. By the looks of it in the video, there's an island nearby with plenty of lights on it. It might be this island or this island here. There might be some more there that aren't on this map. I'm not sure. Hell, it could even be over here. But might be off this island here. Maybe these ones. Wasn't Malta, that's for sure. Yeah, but look how far away. Like, this is these are the international borders. So, and it said it was in the Tunisian waters. So it had to be in this area here. So it couldn't even have been that island for that. So they might have been down here for some reason. Who knows? I don't know what kind of stupid voyage they're doing. Some gay vegan cruise, whatever they're partaking in. But yeah, if they're leaving here, might have been that island just there. That's what I'd say it was. So if it's coming from anywhere, it's coming from probably that island, maybe the mainland from there. It would have to be a decent drone. But it's not coming from Israel. That's my point. Is they're not flying a cheap, nasty drone. What are we doing here, man? They're not flying a cheap, nasty drone from Israel across the Mediterranean Sea to Tunisia. So I don't know about you, but I highly doubt Israel was doing that, unless there was some sort of Israeli on the mainland or on another boat. Honestly, these guys are that dumb and retarded. I would put it on themselves more than some sort of, it was the Jews conspiracy. I don't know. GSF reported first attack on Tuesday, saying one of the vessels had been struck by a drone in Tunisian waters. Tunisia's Interior Ministry said the reports of a drone hitting the boat on Tuesday had no basis in truth and that the fire broke out on the vessel itself. The group said the British flag Alma sustained fire damage to its top deck and an investigation is underway. In a later posted image, it was said the charred electronic devices were recovered on the deck. Let's have a look, see if that pops up, eh? It doesn't look like a part of a drone to me. Like, is that a life jacket with something like explosive debris? I don't know. Jesus Christ. These people are trying to take you for what you're worth. Francesca Albanese, UN Special Rapporteur for the occupied Palestinian territories, posted a video burning Alma, said it indicated a drone attack. The video evidence suggests a drone with no light, so it could not be seen. Oh, so they couldn't see. They couldn't see a drone, but it was a drone. Okay. We're going to have a look at these videos here. I've saved it somewhere, maybe, possibly, replies. I'm not sure. Yeah, here we go. Zionists claim the fire was started by a cigarette. This Israel exposed moron. And the screaming's fantastic, by the way. I don't know if you've heard it yet, but it's a flare of something or something. I don't know. It's not a bomb. That's for damn sure. It's not a bomb. And yeah, so this is where it looks like they have shot a flare. Now, yeah, all right. So keep an eye on this guy here, or this area here. It kind of looks like, you know, I don't know if you ever used a flare, but you can get those flares where you pull the, you know, pen flare kind of thing. You pull that out and it shoots a flare out. Keep an eye on that. So you can hear something go shh. Maybe possibly firing a flare that makes that noise. And then gravity kicks in. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it was a drone from Israel dropping a bomb on them. Just saying. I don't think it was a drone from Israel. I don't know about you, but there's more footage here. Shocking footage there, by the way. I don't think Israel really cares that much. I mean, they're going to be turned around or, you know, captured just like they were last time by the Navy, and they're not going to pose a threat to Israel or Palestine or anything like that. What Israel is doing in Palestine is fucked up. There are kids starving to death, and yeah, it's not good on, you know, either side. Do I care, though, being here in Australia, thousands of miles away? No, not really, because I have bigger problems here at home. I have my own children to think of, and yeah, I wish they'd just get it over. I wish they'd hand back the hostages. I wish Israel would stop bombing the rubble and killing heaps of children and starving them out. But at the end of the day, I really don't give a shit, because we have our own problems here, and as far as I'm concerned, you can wall off the entire Middle East and flood it and turn it into an inland ocean. I don't care. This is just a media propaganda apparatus, and we all know what Greta's famous for is being a shill for her or anyone else's cause. I remember when she was, you know, pro, you know, or anti-energy and pro going green and solar power and veganism and, you know, get rid of all the cows because they are fighting and they are destroying the ozone layer. I should be in school, not here lecturing you, or whatever the hell it was. But no, now she's become a terrorist sympathizer and just like sailing around on lesbian vegan cruises, I suppose, shooting flares at themselves. I don't know. What do you guys think anyway? Do you think Israel bothered to bomb them? Do you think it was their own stupidity, which is what I think? Or do you think it might have been some sort of, you know, funny motherfucker hiding in the bush on an island there, just going, let's see if we can drop this on Greta? Maybe it was that. Who knows? But we'll see how it goes anyway. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.